Hey, it's David here with your mid-market update, July 15th. And interestingly enough, we have reached the peak of season and the peak of inventory, in my opinion. For the last couple weeks, we have not increased with more inventory, which is probably a positive thing because we have been noticing that there's more sellers in the market than buyers. With about 4.5 months of inventory, it is a pretty balanced market. And certain price points, we're still seeing that sellers have leverage, more leverage than buyers, while the middle price point is still in the buyer's favor. But it's really determined on the house specifically, because if you have a great house in a nice location, it's going to move quickly. Right now, we're at 89 days on market for the sold homes over the last 30 days. So that number has actually started increasing again. I think that's a sign that we are, at or just passing the peak of season. And so over the next couple of months, we'll probably maintain a similar amount of inventory and a similar amount of sales. So still slower than we'd like to see this time of year, but it's not a terrible market. There's new buyers coming in every day. There's new sellers coming to the table every day. And we're just going to have a slower year overall than we had originally anticipated coming into this year. And that's because interest rates have not improved enough to really get those buyers excited that are still on the sidelines. While interest rates have improved a little bit, it's a relief for those that are already shopping, but not enough to stimulate things. So we'll check in with you in a couple weeks. I don't anticipate any big moves other than, good inventory for buyers that want to get into something now, and sellers, you're still selling in a reasonable amount of time. All right, give us a call, text, or email if you want to know more about how this specifically will affect your situation. And also, stay tuned for our podcast that we are doing with Chris Hollows, Matthew Fitzgerald, and Travis Kavanaugh regarding 1031 exchanges and some creative ways to move assets out of real estate into more of a fractional managed portfolio. We'll talk in detail here soon. Bye.